Leo, hello, and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your new timeline reading for this new month of November. This reading is also sponsored by Psychic Source, and I'll tell you all about the amazing offer they have for you at the end of the reading. If you would like to watch the link to the extended, you can find the link to the extended down in the description box below. You can also find it in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the entire reading. We go into the other person's energies, we clarify each position, and that's where all the details come through. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can also find that link right below the extended in the same place. Without further ado, let's jump right in. All right, before tuning into your frequency, I feel that you're already sensing some kind of changes coming into your life. But they could be coming in as a little like flashy. So there's something there where you're going to have to distinguish, right? The real from the not so real. So let's see. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Okay, so it's going to be a very important month for a lot of you to do that whole self-love, self-care thing. You've been exhausted, you've been run down. For a lot of you, you've been doing way too much for too many people, and it's time for you to come back to you, right? Get back to you. It says here, rest and rejuvenate with the number 4. If you see number 4, 444, 404, it's a moment here for you to stabilize your energy, your frequencies. Again, you've been doing too much. You've been handling too much. I feel like you've been problems, issues. Look at this man. He's in nature. He's meditating. He's grounding himself in nature on grass. You know, take a walk out in nature. Take off your shoes. Walk on barefoot on dirt even. Even if you get your feet dirty, it doesn't matter, right? On grass. This is all about anchoring yourself. Anchor yourself in yourself. Don't lose yourself. I feel like some of you guys feel a little bit lost because, again, you've been out there, too much out there. It's time to give to you. Take a day off or take some time off. Maybe, I don't know, go on a little mini vacation or just something simple, right? Take yourself out on a lunch date just on your own. Be with yourself. And even if you want to be around people, but be around the people who ground you, who make you smile, who bring something good for you, right? It's not just all about you always doing for others. I feel like this is a reminder for a lot of you. Rest and rejuvenate. I don't know, maybe some of you guys want to go get a massage. You want to go, get a new hairdo, something, right? Something that makes you feel rejuvenated, like brand new, renewed. Resting is part of it. Maybe you just have to sleep. Maybe you just haven't been sleeping and you just have to catch up on sleep. It could be that simple. But let's tune in. As I calibrate to your frequency with these cards, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, comment down below, and of course, make sure that you like the video, because when you like the video, you give it a thumbs up, it really helps support me, and it helps support the channel. Thank you all so much for your love, support, all that good stuff. All right, let's see what's going on here for you. If you want to check out your sun and your ascendant, that will give you more clarity as to your personal growth, your career matters, your finances. If you want to check out more as far as like a relationship, love, check out your moon and Venus signs. If you want to know more about your purpose in life, your expansion, what kind of actions you should be taking, check out your Jupiter and your Mars. All right, I have playlists already made for you guys. You can check them out. Comment below, the first comment that I pinned down below, as well as in the first, the description box, excuse me. Now, you could be dealing with the sign of Virgo. I see the sign of Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra. Wow, lots of signs. Lots of major arcana. That means that there are major turning points happening here for you during this month. Okay, so prepare, because I feel that you have been sensing these energies. I feel like you have been sensing something here happening or about to happen, some kind of subtle shifts, in areas of your life, even just kind of subtle shifts in the air that you're sensing. But something is already unfolding. Definitely. Something is already growing. Look at that. The Empress. This is growth. This is also directly linked to self-love, self-care. Feminine energy. Practice your feminine energy. I feel like you've been too much in your masculine energy, doing, efforting, trying, initiating. Take a step back. See, the Empress is sitting on her beautiful throne in a garden. She's enjoying, the beautiful scenery around her. She's just chilling out. And whether you are a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. This is feminine energy, right? In a general sense. That's all about not only having compassion for others, but having compassion for yourself. If this is a relationship, it's time for you to embrace the feminine energy. Whether love, career, family, finances, friends, you take the reading how it resonates for you. It is a general reading after all. But either way, this is reminding you that it's time for you to give to you. Okay? This is a very important month for you to do that. Now, I see that it's not going to be easy because there's still a lot of people, situations that are kind of pulling on your heartstrings, pulling for your attention. And it's going to be a little bit challenging for you to say no, for you to, really kind of set some boundaries. But at the same time, I feel that there have been some kind of empty promises where people either spoken or just not spoken, where you say to yourself, okay, well, I'm going to do this for this person so that this can get better. Right? And you're thinking like, they'll get better. If I do this, maybe they'll appreciate me more, or they'll do this for me, or things will get better. And then they don't. Right? That's the energy here. I feel that you will be dealing with someone, or soon will be dealing with this energy, whether it's happening right now or soon to happen. Remember, it's for the entire month. But there's somebody here or something in energy. Let's call it outside energy. Okay? And it's showing up this month as not able to really do the self-reflection. It's a little bit difficult and challenging for this person to self-reflect. This is the type of person who can always ask for your help. And if it's not that, it's a person here who, blames you or projects onto you, but they don't really see their part in it. It's difficult for them to see the part that they're playing in, why this is happening, how this is unfolding. At the same time, this person could be very critical of you, very critical of themselves, very critical of the situation, highly critical energy. It's like they still have not yet gotten an awakening. I feel like they're a little bit unawakened. You're dealing with an unawakened soul. Okay? Now, in the recent past, I see that you did take action towards something or someone, and you didn't even think it twice. Like, it was just like, you felt the passion, you were like, let's go, let's do this, right? The spark was there, the passion was there, the door of opportunity was there, you jumped in, it looked good, it looked flashy, right? It felt good, you were like, let's give it a go, right? It moved very quickly. I feel like there's something here that started off in the recent past very quickly. Like the passion was so good, it was just like quick, And I can see how that happened because whoever this outside energy was in the recent past, could have been a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. But they're very charming, right? They come across as very charming. Wow, like they can make you laugh. The conversation is amazing. This person walks into rooms and the attention is drawn onto them. Like they just have this way. They have this way about them where they just know how to captivate attention, how to make you laugh, how to make you smile. Even if there's like an issue going on, they'll just kind of break the ice. It's just part of who they are. It's their personality. But where does this take things, right? Was it just all fun? Let's see. We're going to clarify. Right here, right now. Oh, look at you. You're seeing something or someone as, that's it. That's the one. This is the one for me, right? A soulmate union, soulmate connection. Whether this is about to form, soon to form throughout the month. But I see a soulmate union unfolding within this month. And this outside energy, they're looking a little different. Closure? Something here closing out on their side? How's that? It's like you see it, you want it, but they don't? For some of you, there could also be something here that is closing out, but that is potentially leading this towards something new, right? It's like an experience there with somebody here that you have had. And this could be leading to an ending, right? Like you've hit a wall. Yeah, maybe you feel the feelings, maybe you feel the emotions, but at the same time, there's like, it's like you're hitting a wall with them, you know? You feel that. There could be unfinished business as well. We will see. But in the near future, okay, I see you opening up your heart and or wanting to talk about something, right? Either having a conversation, expressing yourself. For some of you, there could be an apology as well. But I see that in the near future, there will be some kind of a reconnection. Look at that. Reconnecting with a person or a situation from the past. For a lot of you, of course, it's a person. For others of you, you could be meeting somebody new that feels like deja vu, that feels like, wait a minute. You feel like the connection is so intense. It draws you, it pulls you right in. And you're wondering why if you just met them. Whether it's a person that's brand new in your life or whether it's you reconnecting with a person from the past. For a lot of you, it is a person from the past. But let's start clarifying because I feel that there's going to be a breakthrough moment, right? Some kind of a breakthrough moment. And the reason why I'm saying that is because just looking at the Empress here, I'm just kind of getting this vibe where for some of you, you feel like you're standing like at a place in your timeline where it's like stillness. Like you feel like nothing is happening, nothing is changing, you know? You might even feel like you're stuck. But I don't feel like you are. I feel like there's just kind of some energy around you that's making you feel a little bit scared, afraid, maybe fear's taking over. You know, it's like you're afraid to move. It's not that you're stuck, you're just like not really moving. And it could be because you need some rest. You could be needing some self-love, self-care in order for you to remember who you are. And then you can start moving forward, right? Then your timeline starts moving forward because I don't see this as you being stuck. I see it as the breakthrough moment that is forming, right? But it can come through a subtle silence, whether silence between you and someone, whether silence just you needing silence for yourself, to slow down, to heal, you know? But there's some kind of truth here, see, between both of you that is happening. Like it wants to come out into the open. It's forming, rather. But it only comes through, through the quiet, subtle, restful moments. It's like this is asking for you to slow down, to remember who you are so that the energies can start grounding themselves. You know what I mean? Let's see, because you could be like overthinking, like, okay, what do I do next? You know, like you're standing there and you're like, okay, what do I do next? I need another strategy. I need another plan. And it's like, is it really a plan and a strategy that you need? Or do you just need to rest? You know, do you just need to like give it a rest? But you know, with that rest comes trust, right? Because you can't just pause and just like, okay, nothing happens. It's like, can you pause? Can you rest while still trusting the process, you know? Because I feel like there's a truth that is forming. Those are too many. Too many. We've got to clear out these stagnant energies first while I shuffle. Okay, let's see. Why is it keeping you stuck? Okay, now I see it. You feel like you're stuck, but you're not, okay? This month. If you feel that right now, I feel that it's because it's like somebody's actions or somebody's words are still stuck in your mind. You're still kind of lingering on what happened. You're still lingering on what they said, you know? Yeah, something like that. Because look at this. It's like you're sitting there and the answer's already right in front of you, which is the opportunity that's forming. It's like swirling you, it's surrounding you, but you're still thinking about what they said, what they did, what they didn't do, right? It's like you're not focused in on what you're asking for because your energies are still stuck on this, right? And so this could be a missed opportunity for some of you, right? This is saying, wake up. This is the wake up call. And for some of you, in order for you to wake up, you've got to stop analyzing it from the mind and stop thinking of, okay, well, what am I going to do about this, right? Instead, focus in on your heart chakra. What is your heart telling you? What is it that you intuitively trust that already is, that you don't have to like create a plan or whatever, you know? Because you're not meant to force this clarity. You know, it's like you're in deep, deep thought there. And it's like, you're not meant to force this clarity. It's just, it's like, it's a subtle tapping into it, right? Like, it's even like, can you just hold space for it so that it can come in? You know? Because I feel like you're blocking off a part of your intuition because there's a part of you that doesn't feel confident either about it, or there's some kind of self-worth issues there arising, right? Because of what they did, what they said, it's affecting your self-confidence. And it's like, you're no longer in that timeline. It's like you've got one foot in that timeline, but it's like your entire body is already shifted into the other. And that's the confusion that you feel is keeping you stuck, but it's not. It's like, can you just take your foot out of that one and just move into this new timeline? Trust. It has to do with confidence, you guys. For a lot of you, it does. And over here, for some of you, there could be a reconciliation. Like I said, there's a lot of this happening this month for a lot of people. I've seen this for a lot of signs. It just comes through up again and again and again. You know? There could be a reconciliation, but this reconciliation can only happen through the wake-up call, through the awakening, through the learning of the lesson, through the letting go of what happened and just taking the lesson with you. Right? It's the awakening, the wake-up call that will lead to a brand new beginning. I feel like some of you guys are stuck on a little bit of resentment, you know? Like you could be feeling a little bit resentful because something didn't work out the way that you envisioned it. But can you tap into the gratefulness of like, okay, fine. It didn't happen the way that you envisioned it, but what did you learn about it? What did you get out of it? You know what I mean? Like, try and look at it from a different perspective because there's something good about it. There's something good about it. Let's clarify this outside energy. What is that all about? I feel like they're keeping a little quiet. You know, the hermit there. They could be in isolation. They could be in introspection. This person, either you have spoken to them or maybe some of you guys are in no contact since the hermit is showing up there. If there's no contact, I feel like this is kind of like the quiet. Let's see what this is. The quiet before not the storm, like the quiet before like the dawn, you know, like it kind of, something dawns on you, you know, and on them too. Look what flipped out. This is something that I feel this outside energy is also holding on to. A painful outcome, something here that ended up horribly. It's like a painful ending, feeling betrayal, feeling backstabbed. But this is saying the worst is now behind you. Are you able to now just take the lessons? Right? The worst is now behind you. Let's see. Whoever this person is that is keeping quiet, or that's maybe they're not exactly quiet, but they're not like giving you what you want, or they're not saying what you want, that kind of vibe. I feel like they're trying to say something, but it's something that they can't put into words. This isn't their challenge, right? This is like them not clearly expressing something to you, not clearly communicating something to you. And look at what it is. Four of Wands. I mean, this is something very deep, Four of Wands, this is all about a union. Coming into a deep union connection that can last for a long time. This is passion. This is literally a marriage, right? In this card. It's like a marriage celebration. The wedding. That's what this represents. But it's also a rite of passage. And so what that means for you is that if this person is trying to say something that they can't put into words, and then you're over here like trying to like make sense of it, right? On your side, you're trying to like kind of force the clarity. Could it be that all you need to do is to hold space for it so it can come through? Like their words, so that their words want to come through. Remember, in the near future, this person literally like, they come through wanting to reconnect with you. They miss you. They want to talk to you. It could be an apology even. I mean, there's a lot of emotions there. And over here, I feel that if there has been some kind of a disconnect, for some of you guys, this could be happening in the month. Some kind of a argument, disconnect, or a disagreement. It's a cry for help. They just don't know how to say it. Sometimes people that are disconnected from their feelings and emotions, and or they have unhealed wounds, they try to get your attention by pushing your buttons. Whether that's them, ignoring you, talking to other people, or, saying something that triggers you. It's a cry for help. It really is. But underneath this one, it's because you represent their wish fulfillment. You represent it all for them. Let's see. Let me clarify this. Yeah, I feel that there's something about this cycle, right, that is going to close out. There's a cycle that's closing out this month. Like, things can no longer continue the way that they have been. And I feel like this outside energy, they're showing up, right, undecided. Like, not wanting to see the truth and the reality of the situation, of the connection, and even of their own faults, even of their own doing. And this over here, it's showing up as them still wanting something stable, either wanting to offer you some stability, wanting something stable. But they keep reaching for the quick fix solution rather than really planning for the future and making those sacrifices. You know? I feel like you're dealing with somebody here who has been avoiding making some kind of sacrifices in order for this to actually come together. And a lot of the issues have stemmed from there, because I feel like there's a part of you that keeps giving, keeps trying, has kept doing this. And that's the part where you might feel a little bit of resentment, you know? Look at this. Even lies, deceit. This person could be lying, deceiving, or you could be dealing with a runner. Have you been the chaser? They're running away from their real emotions. They're running away from you. They're running away from a deep emotional bond. You could be dealing with a person who has attachment issues, right? Like avoidant attachment style. Let's see. Yeah, could be dealing with a Leo, doesn't have to be, but I see here that you definitely bring this person strength, and you bring the connection strength. But there are certain things about this person that also trigger you, you know? However, the reason why they've been triggering you is because you haven't put yourself first. You've been putting them first. See how this woman is leaning down towards the lion? It's like, oh, it's okay. She's like petting him. Like she's putting the lion first all the time. And now over here, it's like this is already triggering you. And that's why this is showing up as self-love, self-care, rest, rejuvenate. Not only creating space for yourself, but space for this to actually grow on its own, you know? Because it wants to grow. It's not just because I'm saying it. Like it literally, it's right here. I mean, it's literally right here. And over here, you know what this is saying? See the Queen of Cups there? She's got a lid on that cup. This is saying, have you been too emotionally open? That's not to say that you should close off your heart. No. I feel like during this month, there's going to be a moment where you're going to want to pour out your heart. And we all know that you have such a big heart. Pour out your entire heart. And this is a very precise moment where this is saying, can you be just a little stealthy with that? You know, a little stealthy emotionally speaking? Because your emotions could give away a secret that holds the key, right, to this situation evolving. Meaning, is it too soon to give that key away? I feel like it is. I feel like this is not the month for you to do that. This is not the month for you to give away that key yet. Because remember, this person's still closing out this chapter. Like they're the cause of the closure. They're the ones who are running away, right? There's still something about this that's saying, if this person gets the key too soon, they're going to avoid growth because it's like you've given them the key to unlock the door to the next timeline, but without doing the work. Make sense? Let's see. We're going to take it to the extended because this is just going way deeper than this. I feel that you're going to start to sense their approach even energetically. You know? And I feel like this is going to happen very soon. Like this month, you know? Let's see. For some, this has already happened. For others, prepare. Left on red. I'm not sure how to respond to your messages at times, so I go quiet. I feel like it's this one. When the chapter closes out, right? When they go quiet, when you ask something or you say something, they leave you on red. And then what happens after? And for a lot of you, if this hasn't happened yet, this is literally the moment where I told you, where I feel like this person is like trying to say something, but they can't express what they feel. So it's like left on red in a sense, you know? But, you know, you're getting rest and rejuvenate. What if this moment is also for you to remember who you are? Because it's not always about you deciding. It's not always about you choosing, but it's about you acknowledging your own value, your own worth. And it's about saying, okay, well, you know what? Maybe now it's about allowing yourself to be chosen. Because you've always been doing the choosing, the trying, the doing. Make sense? That's how I'm seeing this. But also, there's a moment here of silence, right? Left on red, you're resting, rejuvenating. There's like silence here. And I feel like there's something really important with this silence, because I feel like this silence, you know, left on red, it's not just because they're ignoring you. It's not just because they don't want this. It says here, I don't know how to respond to your messages, so I go quiet, right? Meaning, it's not that they don't want to, it's just that they don't know how to. Meaning, they do want to respond to you, but could it be that this silence, this moment of left on red, if you don't panic, if you don't freak out, if you don't overthink, could it be the moment where you actually finally hear and feel and sense what it is that they've been trying to tell you? Right? There's something in that that's very important, and it's energetic. There's an alarm that went off. It's like a wake-up call. Let's see, we're going to take it to the extended. This is getting very deep, and I feel like this pause is not random at all. There's something about this pause. There's something about this moment. It's like a checkpoint. It could be a karmic checkpoint. It could be, you know, something wanting to be activated, something here wanting to open up for you. We're going to see. In the extended, we're going to dive deeper into who this person is, their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how the situation is all going to turn out and unfold for you, what will be the final result, and we will end the reading with any messages from Spirit. So if you want to check that out, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. You can also find it in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can find the link to that right below the extended, in the same place, also in the comments down below. And remember to share this video if you feel like it can help somebody. Also, I appreciate you sharing the channel as well. And stay tuned, because I do have an amazing offer for you guys from Psychic Source. So if you want to know more about it, I'm telling you, it's really an amazing offer. I'm not just saying that. I'll tell you all about it. That's up next. For now, I'll see you in the extended. I'd like to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Psychic Source. They've been around for over 35 years, and they are one of the most trusted psychic services out there. Now, you all know that I do readings myself. And honestly, I was very curious to know. So I went ahead and I called one of their advisors just to get some clarity. And yes, it did help me confirm what I already knew within me. Because you are my loyal viewers, they're offering you 40 minutes for only $19.80. That's literally less than 20 bucks, you guys. And during the 40 minutes, you can connect with as many advisors as you want. This way you can have different perspectives from different advisors. So if you want to try this out, just click on the first link that's down in the description box below. Or you can visit trypsychicsource.com/Gena Moon. Make sure that you spell my name correctly, because that is your code, Gena Moon. Here's how to use your special offer code. Click on the direct link that's down in the description box below, or visit www.trypsychicsource.com/Gena Moon. Once you're on the Psychic Source website, click on Get a Reading. Then it'll take you to the offer page. The check mark should already be on the first offer, which is $19.80 for 30 minutes plus 10 free. That's your special offer. Then make sure it says in green letters below, promo code Gena Moon applied, no spaces. That should already be automatically applied for you. If it's not, you can go ahead and apply it. Then enter your email address, password, date of birth, answer the questions and check mark below if you'd like, then click on the red button, Proceed to Payment. Once you have an account, you can select to get a reading with any available advisor of your choice via phone, chat, video, and you can schedule your appointment for later as well. You can ask specific questions or things like, what are the key lessons I'm meant to learn in this lifetime? What areas of my life should I focus on at this moment for personal growth? What can you tell me about my current relationships, money, love, career, family? You can ask anything you want and get the answers revealed to you instantly. All right, that's it. Enjoy your special psychic source offer. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And remember to share this video with somebody who needs it, especially if you feel like it could help them. Watch your moon and Venus signs for love and emotions, your sun and rising ascendant sign for personal growth and alignment, also for career matters, and your Jupiter and Mars for action, purpose, and expansion. And to catch up on all of your readings for your zodiac sign, click on the left side to watch your zodiac playlist. Click on the video on the right side to watch your next reading. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.